Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind. Welcome, friends. Welcome back to Morrowind. At the moment, we're at the bottom of the first section of Bthumynal, the Dwarven ruins under Thousand Lanterns Way. We seem to have an infinite stack of books stuck in our inventory, and I suspect that means that we're going to have to reload the save after we finished exploring to a point before we picked up any books, because that kind of instability can be really dangerous in the long term for a save. That's not ideal, but all we've really picked up since then is a bit of glass armor, if that. And I think that because this is OpenMW and this quest hasn't really been, this mod hasn't really been maintained for 5 or more years, that we're kind of prevented from going any further anyway. So it doesn't really matter, but we'll finish poking around while we can. So let's see if there's anything left to discover. I'm certainly standing in front of this door, and I should do something about that. Oh, I have healed since last time. I did that at the end of the last session. I probably should have done it either on camera or ideally before letting it get that low between fights. Careless of me. I think a German probe should be okay for this. Yeah. Don't think the lock difficulty makes much reference to the door difficulty. Okay, I'm going to reload that because, as I said before, I don't have a huge amount of master picks, and a little bit of save scumming never hurt anyone. Besides, it gives you a chance to have a look at a very, very tiny bit of nonsense. On the other hand, how much patience do I have? Yeah, some, I guess. I was going to at least look at some loading screen, but apparently it just loaded too quickly for that. Oh well. Okay, there we go, that'll do. Oh, do I have to do this with both of them? That's annoying. It's still trapped, of course. Yeah, the everything being doubled is causing significant problems. I have the small key anyway. Go me. Everything being doubled is causing problems with the trigger for the elevator that's supposed to take you further on into the thing. I think we've come around the back here, haven't we? No, I wouldn't have left that behind, so maybe not. Fine. I do vaguely remember in in the dim and distant past there was some way to try to do something sometimes about a bug that duplicated interactable stuff. But I don't remember what it was. Yeah, we have been around here. This is the elevator, but because it was doubled, I suppose I could drop down and have a look. Time for some CHIM. Let us unleash the true power of the Reverine. Quite a long way down, isn't it? So that's why we couldn't find her last time. The other dead body of her. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be able to keep this save anyway, so I'm not entirely worried about collecting stuff or anything. Just really to have a little poke around at this point. Right, I'm nerving that you both teleported behind me. Congratulations, I guess. I don't really know what your game plan is here, person in dwarvish style helmet. Gadave Andala. But turning around and casting spells at the door didn't seem to help you very much. I think that's pretty good. It's not really very good. Cast on use is never much use because you never really remember. I dare say you've got exactly the same stuff. Yes. Like, okay, I'm probably going to be reloading this and not keeping any of this stuff, but, you know, I'm an adventurer, goddammit. It makes me twitch if I have to leave things lying behind. I mean, I've spent most of my life shamelessly looting corpses in video games. I'm not about to stop now. I'm definitely on the tired and achy side today. Reasons are all very boring, so I'm not going to go into them. Oh, nice. Dear. Rumours have come to my ears of a lost Dwemer ruin. Bthumynal seems to be called, deep under the city of Balmora. What better place to further advance my studies about the art of necromancy? A hidden lair just below the second most populated town of Vardenfell. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a smart move, frankly, but you do you. Surprisingly enough, those rumours were true, after all. I'm no expert in Dwemer culture, but from what I can see, this place would be the joy of any Dwemer historian. Every sort of machine still in functional state and guarded by what I think they call animunculi, or something like that. I didn't expect to find so many of them working and able to take care quite easily of my fellow necromancers. I need to rethink my plan. I need to set camp somewhere decent in this underground labyrinth of caves, and I need to send my best men back to the surface to find some help. Good news, Medden and Sabrin seem to have gained the trust of a local group of smugglers. Overlays Favala and his gang will provide all the necessary bodies for conquering this ruin and for my necromancy experiments. Plan to go back to Bthumynal. Ancestors, I love it when a plan comes together. It took some time, effort and lots of bodies, but now it's mine. Bthumynal is my base. Overlaeus' gang continued delivering bodies for my experiments, but I haven't really paid attention to that. Lately, I've been exploring the whole complex of ruins a lot. Surely this must have been one of the greatest achievements of the Dwarven. I can't stop thinking about all the secrets this place still keeps hiding from me. Even if I've resumed my necromancy experiments successfully, things haven't really gone too well around here. A few of my men have reported strange noises coming from the walls of the ruins, like as something was scratching against metallic surfaces. I've dismissed those reports as stress due to recent attacks from a bunch of people that call themselves the Cult of Irasan until I've heard them too. Damn Irasanian cultists, they're causing much more trouble than I previously thought. Oh well, next time I'll have a nice surprise awaiting them. I've sent someone sabotaging the lever that controls the elevator so they can't go up again, and put a very special creation of mine to guard the door. That teleporting corpse? Wasn't that special. Hate to tell you that. Okay. Well, I guess the skull isn't a thing. Never know with necromancers. Still, plenty of lots of nice work put into the decor. A bunch of drum coins above. And some ghosts. Hi, ghosts. They are a bit pixel bitchy, these dreamer coins. Still. Monkey see, monkey loot. Yes, I think there should be plenty. Midnight agate, huh? Pretty. More Dwemer coins. And potion of night eye, shine, bark and resistance. Right. Get that sword back on me because they keep leaping out at me. Yes. I think I want that. I do wonder as to, you know, who keeps 3 pieces of gold in the same chest as their spare schlubby clothes. Like, I don't have random pound coins hanging around in my sock drawer, you know? Maybe I should? I don't know. Interesting question. I mean, or not, obviously. Probably not good enough. But there's only one of you so far. And only one of you. Ah, there you are.
starting to fail.
Oh my god, really? How many of you are there? Nonsense.
Will bring me great honor.
Nope, not quite fast enough. Okay. So, lots of murderers. Yay, murderers.
It's about time I had some fun. I will kill you quickly.
Okay. Lots of multi-NPCs. And this time I remember to do some healing, don't worry. Spot of the old guar milk should help. Camel grows Shazog. Amulet of Health. 10 points for 1 sec. Useless. Door Health. Less useless. 27 to 80, 20 to 40, 31 50. No. Very standard. Oh, this was the Sabrin who the Necromancer was talking about. Your short sword. Belt. So they don't have lots of glass armor, so this must be a different faction to the... I suppose they were the cultists? 27-100? No. That makes sense. That's not bad. Heavy, but... There's my weight. Running out, as usual. I can always dump some. And probably will. Hey guys. One moment. If I did remember to chop that out, then there's nothing to see here. Move along. Let's go and see what we can do with those elves. Seen any elves? Generally with summons, it's not really worth doing anything with them. Just run around them. They're not really worth the effort. Hello friend, you didn't actually start that, but you were about to, so I don't feel any pity for you. And you have a Necromancer's Heart. Oh, you have Soul Trap. That's actually pretty useful. That might be worth trying to find a way to remove these weird books from the thing. And summon Bone Walker? Yeah. Don't like you at all. Love your loot. See if I can kill you again. Naldamu Horrendous. You are actually the main chap who wrote the book, aren't you? I did tell you that just having a hideout directly under the second busiest town in the nation was probably a bad move. You never know when some random Nereverine's just going to come wandering up and, you know, gank you. Yeah, I think, yes, you are the person we came to look for. Dangot. Yes, he probably is in the Halls of Knowledge, and he's probably right here. Does he want that skull? That's not unknown. Dagger, with a dagger, the dagger, so the dagger, or maybe I should put it on the table. He's covered in slabs of meat, which doesn't seem like a good move. I'm not going to be stealing his lucky swamp meat. They both went down. Oh, I'm there, that's why. Of course I am. Let's see if I can put the other one actually on the table somewhere. Nope, not quite. So, let's drop something. Bone mold 24. Grave bone mold still 24. Well. Take one engraved bone mold with us. That's not good. Okay, can walk again. Did I leave the skull on the floor again this time? I did. Now I can drop these other things, these other bits of bone mold, so that I don't immediately get Scoobied. Bone mold's quite nice armor, but you know, pick's going to be heavy, isn't it? Yes. 832. I don't like leaving magic items behind. I don't feel they ought to stay in the economy, but yeah, no. Yeah, no. That's right. We got almost. Oh, we got some anyway. It'll do for the moment. Not entirely sure how much further we'll be able to get. There is... I put those skulls there because there is something to do with putting his skull back on his body. Good enchantables. Very much. Let's see. There's also a thing to do with unlocking a hidden room, but that appears to be thoroughly bugged even beyond the level of just, you know, dragging some stuff using refereeing powers. Might be to repair a few more bits of glass. Might help them stack further. Then again, that might just be utterly useless. All but one. That's right. Oh, I've got another one. Good. Let's do what we can with the Sword of White Woe first, then, since that's our weapon. And that's it. Fine. Well, at least we found the guy, and we can go back and tell his buddy that we found him. And I think this is supposed to be lava. I think I must have some filter on which is making lava purple, which is certainly a choice, and it makes it obvious, I guess, but doesn't seem like a very good choice, does it? Did I come in there? No. I don't recognize going down further. So let's try going down further. That doesn't open. I think that might be the bit that you have to do the stuff that's broken for. Let's grab another hammer. That's fairly good evidence that I haven't come this way. I think I'd have noticed a hammer. Okay. Excellent. Let's put down the hammer because they're heavy. Yeah. Like those things are part of the whole repair stuff that you're supposed to do, which doesn't seem to work, according to the information I can find on this quest, in the Nexus. I've been a member of the Nexus modding sites for a long time, actually, and it was almost certainly Morrowind that first made me actually sort of pay them their one-off fee to become a proper member. And that was like, God, it must be getting for 20 years ago at this point. And they certainly haven't ever charged me anymore, so I'm quite impressed with that. And, you know, I know they're not as unpredatory as they used to be.
You're hardly a match for me.
Oh well, I'm not going to put my damn sword away, am I? Hello, Rufus. Relimus. Lord Fatigue. Huh? Resistance is useful, but not that stunning. Not at those percentage levels, anyway. 24, pick it up for the moment. Soldier with actual stuff in it, that's always convenient. I'm not sure how I feel about carrying around a human heart. I mean, I didn't kill the person. I say I didn't kill them in order to take their heart. So I don't really feel like the moral negativity is on me as such. But at the same time, that's not bad. Probably never use it. Might sell it. Repair prongs. That's fine. Lava passage, huh? There's quite a lot down here. It's nice. Was a little eerie. Thank you.
Be your blood here, not mine.
When the sword hits well, it hits really well. Don't think I want your stuff, hard. I will take your pathetic supply of lunch money. Pathetic lunch money. Sounds a bit like a band.
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Oh, Bosmer. I thought you said Bopper. Klengoth. What did he say? Health bite dart. Fine, it's sellable. Eyes weight levels nervously. Okay for probes and lockpicks right at the moment. Picks 120. Yeah, that's worth it. No, sir. No. That's not too bad, but another spot of guar milk isn't going to hurt. Yeah. I'm starting to feel a bit like that guy who used to be a spy on that thing set in Florida. That was basically a rebadging of MacGyver. What was it called now? It was ever eat yogurt and nothing else. This damn guar milk. Level, huh? Yeah, I thought that might be. It's all those books. I don't see better put them down. Let's see if I have some heavy ingredient or other. That's fairly heavy. That's fairly heavy. I'm not going to bother looking at stuff I've just got one of because it's probably not going to be worth it. Guar meat, fairly heavy. Alright, heavy enough. What does a human heart weigh? More than a feather by the looks of it. Luckily, I'm not an Egyptian deity trying to evaluate the dead. Rat meat. Don't think I'll bother. Scrap metal I never intend to pick up anyway. It's not worth the effort. Sturgeon meat. Very heavy. Seems weird. Man, that's one heavy fish, dude. Whoa, fish, dude. I'll shut up now. Feeling I might need to take that back. And, you know, these are quite profitable. I don't really want to dump them. 16, but valuable. My spare weapon. Just 6. 2. 1 to 55. 8 to 140. Can dump those. That'll help a bit. Bitter green slime. Don't mind if I do. Brickweed's useful for health. Okay, folks. I'm up here. Hello. One at a time, if you'd be so kind. Next. There were some Bretons running around down there. Or a Breton running around twice. Or something. Poisonous Khajiit. That's not a bad ring. I don't think it's anything I'm going to use. But anything with constant effect and some stats on it is always nice. Yeah, that's not worth it. Crowbar, huh? Armory stuff. Good for that at the moment. Reasonably healed up. You probably should have. You didn't. That was a very dramatic scream for someone who really hadn't even been stun locked quite.
You will die like a rat, red god.
What was it about dying like a rat? I might have missed that. It's a bit quicker to loot the second time, but you know what they've got. Rianne, what have you got? Blade of Punishment. That's a lot of damage for a burning sword. A lot of money, I mean. Hex Charm. That's nasty. Summoner's Robe. Constant effect. Intelligence, Conjuration, and Unarmored, huh? And Shield. Let's try wearing that if my current robe is pointless. I forget exactly what my current robe does. Extravagant shoes, thank you. Oh, okay. Forgive me. Extravagant stuff is useful. Guess that means your other self was wearing extravagant as well. Better steal your clothes too. It's a hard world being an NPC sometimes. Pretty. Kid. Nice. Atmospheric. Still don't think I'd want to set up a necromancy laboratory directly under Balmora myself, but then I'm not a mad scientist twisted by my own power or anything. This might be... No, this works. Okay, let's see, do I have to smack some more people? Sounds like it. Still, health okay. Magic are okay. Ooh. Centurion Sphere. Another Centurion Sphere.
It's over for you. You haven't a chance against me.
Well, it could be challenging, that's for sure. Because you're casting fire. And fire is not one of my happy places. So 5 seconds. 10, 5 seconds. I think it might be Guar milk time again. Oh, I've still got a couple of these. Health for 27 seconds. Okay. Let's make some more of those when I get a chance.
You're defeated. For mercy, snowman.
Let's take some more healing when I'm not dead yet. Wow. Fortify axe, huh? Broadly useless. Fortify athletics and feather. That's definitely useful. Pay for itself. This is a distressingly good armor set. It's probably better than I want to use at this point. Oh yeah, 1 to 50 points for 10 secs. That's very rude. Extravagant clobber. Have to offload some stuff. Although putting on those boots will help a bit. What's my robe? Nighttime detect animal. Yeah, that's fatuous. I did pick up a robe, didn't I? Yes, here. Yeah, I didn't put on 2. Good. Heavy boots make it harder to sneak around, that's for sure. Health and armor skill. That's my current cuirass, that's my mask. Imperial steel. Okay, so I guess put that on. Dump that off. That'll help a bit. Armor's gone up quite a bit too. That'll do for the moment. That's a certain chunk of upgrade. Don't think I can carry your stuff, can I? Take that though. Scuttle pie. You'll notice scuttle pie isn't a food. It's an alchemy ingredient. I mean, no restore fatigue at all that I can see. Weird. 33 to 165, no. 35, no. 245, no. They're not worth very much, at least. I guess he's been going through and killing all these Centurion spheres and spiders and stuff. I can hardly complain about you casting a healing magic while I'm trying to kill you because I do the same. Still, not hyper convenient. Expensive's not worth it. Third barrier belt. Maybe. What's my current belt? Light A. Third barrier's a better thing to have going for me. Unseen Necromancer's Amulet. Intelligence and Conjuration. Nice. Viper Bolt Ring, don't really care. Resist Magicka. Cast when used, no. Not that heavy though, so. There's a lot of everyone in this thing. A lot of these cultists, I guess, that are up the top. With that witch queen at the top who didn't want to actually get angry with us, so we left her alone. That's an NPC that wasn't doubled. Unless there's two of them right here and I just can't see that. Possible. Now that I have your attention, due to the recent waves of incidents, deaths, and stupid slaves dumped into the lava by yours truly, I've decided to write it out for the few of you who can read this as simple as possible, how to operate the Dwemer elevator. Take your place on the platform. It should be fairly easy for almost every one of you. Pull the lever. Even this should be relatively easy for anyone with at least one hand. If you've made it this far, congratulations, scum. Take a deep breath and rest for a while because the next part will be the difficult one. As the elevator begins to move, stand still! By the 9 divines and all the Daedra with them, do not touch anything! Be a good whatever you are and keep your hands near your body to not move around, do not even look around. If you think this is too difficult for you, I'd appreciate if you consider the alternative path. Not far from here there is a balcony with some lava flowing. Jump from the balcony into the lava. Make sure you land with your head first. Okay. Will this work? No. Because we have Ghost Lift. I guess we can TCL again. Supposed to go up then? It is. You'd think that note would have been at the top.
Fight, coward! Fetcher!
Fetch yourself. Rude. Have I stopped being in the floor? I think if I toggle clipping while I'm in the floor, it just pops me back out anyway. I don't think it really matters. Galdi! More Viper Stars. Sure, they're light. Throwing weapons. Yeah, fairly light. Archer's Ring. Marksman and light armor. Very nice indeed. if you're a marksman. Not light enough. We're another slave, I assume. So much nonsense. Yeah, just common clobber. Okay. Yes, I was going to say I would have thought that the Techi Necromancer would have put that notice up rather than down, but I see they put it at both levels. Pretty. I definitely like the design. That'll be slave braces, right? Yeah. A bow? Yeah. Health still good. One in here, huh? Dwarven acoustic rod. How interesting. Okay. I'm going to pick that up just because it's interesting. And I'll find something else to throw away next time I need to throw stuff away. We got lots of tubes. Actually, we've got lots of all sorts of Dwarven nonsense. And I'm pretty sure that part of things isn't going to work anyway. So, next time I'm throwing stuff away, I may try to throw away some Dwarven stuff. Imkuri. Yeah, you really went in on it with the slaves, didn't you? Didn't seem entirely fair. Those are smaller and worth more. But I guess the ghosts are attacking me because I'm picking up their coins. Doesn't seem unreasonable. It's generally considered bad form to steal offerings for the dead. And even if they're not offerings, the ghosts can get quite possessive, you know. Dwarven Warhammer again, very nice. Nice weapon, lots of damage. But not actually interesting. Not in the same way as that sound stuff was. Fiery. Even I can't see anything in here. Passage of Souls. Wow, this place is huge. Must have taken a load of work. Locked and trapped. Much like my mom. I mean nothing by that. She doesn't have a tomb. She was buried in a woodland sanctuary. For trees to grow out of and stuff. Quite nice. You know. They'll be buried somewhere, they'll be buried in a pleasant woodland sanctuary on the South Downs. Oh yes, it's again, haven't I? Anyway, no locks, no traps. Really? Oh well, fine, not really. Is that my sword? No, that's my sword.
Bring me great honor.
Great honor, quick death, much the same thing, obviously. You've got nothing. I wasn't even scratched. You aren't up there. You're up here. Apparently not. But rather than get completely lost, rude. Sorry about the bingly bongly there. Yeah, that's what happens when you go around causing perfectly harmless people fetcher. Okay, I'm not perfectly harmless by any real stretch of the imagination, I'll grant you. But still. Don't want apprentice kit. Not good enough. So, was I having trouble unlocking this because she was attacking me? Or is it because everything is stupid and this thing is doubled? It's because everything is stupid. Okay. More clipping. Back in another sec. And if this too was not removed, I really have been slack and I'm extremely sorry. But hopefully the chunk of silence in the video will... Did I not activate TCL? I didn't. Embarrassing. Just bumping my face into a gate. Yeah, I think it reorients you properly. Yeah, hopefully none of that would have happened. In terms of me leaving you alone staring at a screen for a bit. Okay. I'm definitely impressed with the effort and detail that went into this ruin. And it is a pretty good Dwarven thing, particularly for Morrowind. I even quite like the fact that I've got to do some little bits of jumping to make my way up this precarious thing. Richlanders.
Hello, boys.
Dave. Good Dave in Dala. Struth, mate. Your buddy is going to vanish. Your other self is going to vanish off into the abyss. But that's fine, because you had a key, and I all of a sudden need one of it. If any of it. Okay. So I guess these things are set to die on Mutato again. No. Wait, what is that? Dwarven crossbow, holy crap. Let's leave some stuff in here. I can almost certainly pick another one of these up. I will almost certainly forget to, but I almost certainly can. So I can get back to when I'm going to do nonsense for the, not the firmamenters, god damn it, man. The, astrologians and, then I'll get down to the bottom of Arkenfanged, I'm sure, and then I'll go, god damn, what am I doing? Then I'll have to come all the way back up to the top. And then I'll do that. You know, that's just not that great. That's fine, I can move some more stuff later. I mean, honestly, it's the picking up more than the having anyway. I know I've spoken like a true klepto. I'm not a klepto, I just play one on TV. Honest governors. Spiders. Another centurion. Okay, why would you go to the effort to stick boulders on shelving? Don't really know. I find myself wondering a great many things, but not least of which being, why doesn't anything appear to be doing any damage to me suddenly? Not that I'm entirely complaining. I'm sure this will summon some ghosts. My armor went up a little, it didn't go up that much. Well, hilarious. Yeah, place your bets now as to whether I actually ever remember in time that I was supposed to take a pick with me into the bowels of thingy. All thought has flown the building. Hello, I'm Tim. I'm vague. Urtius Ortrus. Musa. Gold. Bad lockpick. Same mushrooms you find everywhere else. Not a mushroom that's dispensing, say, toast or something. Hello, hello.
There's no escape.
Am I taking any damage? Okay, I am. Fine. No, You. Still apprentice kit, still apprentice kit. Brandy. Alright. Go down and have a look. Grab the brandy off your other corpse. Oh, you don't have brandy. You have some throwing knives instead. Where do we have brandy? Can't really afford to be lugging around meat right at the moment. Wick-wheat dumplings are okay. Useful for healing potions. Actually, I should have that nap because otherwise I'm going to be leveling up stuff that's not counting towards my next level up properly. Root tea's okay. Like the flowers. Or something like it. Strength and endurance, huh? I mean, okay. But whatever. I just don't remember training a strength skill. I remember training something else. Still, as we've established many times, the squirrel brain is a real thing. You have ascended to level 9. Everything may slowly become a second nature to you, but it can also turn just a bit more dangerous. Not entirely motivational, but thanks. We're over an hour, and as I've said repeatedly, arg, tired and achy. So I think I'm going to call it here for the session. We've explored a lot of space. We have had to clip our way through some doors that are broken, but I don't feel too bad about that. And I don't think that we are outrageous in any of our stuff at the moment. Oh yes, I've got that 5-point barrier, haven't I? That'll be helping from why that might have been helping why I haven't been losing any hits from bad attacks and stuff. I forgot about that. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I still may have to consider this whole Dungeon of Dragon break and revert the whole thing, but I might also be able to get rid of the rogue books that won't drop by selling them to a merchant or someone. And if not, I might better clean them out of my inventory without destroying everything. Or, you know, if not, no harm, no foul, I guess. Did I open that chest? I assume I opened that chest. It'd be strange of me not to. So, yeah, that's it for now. And thanks for watching. Leave a like. Leave any comments that come to you. Sorry if I've been a bit, well, a bit tired and achy. But I hope it's been fun. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.